Hey guys, it's Eric Conner from Nerdy Geek Talk, source for all your nerdy geeky needs. Here with episode 85 of Steel City Bots. Joining me today, we have the wonderful Miguel. Miguel, how does it feel to be awake?
It feels really good.
Should
I'm kind of
have
annoyed
you should have done that
that
last week.
um, what?
Been awake. We talked about it during the episode when you disappeared because you disappeared so early. I joked about it and I was like, "There's no way he's actually asleep though." And then we got kind of concerned and confused throughout whenever you just never came back. It was like, is he asleep or did he have to leave or? But we're glad you're here and very awake this time.
hmm Tune in 10 minutes to see if I'm still
Oh
awake.
no, please, Miguel. At least you're on video for us, so we'll be able to tell if you just fall over and fall asleep.
This is true.
Yeah, very true.
Uh, Michael, how are you?
I'm okay. I am doing good.
You know what would make you feel even better?
What,
If
Eric?
people went and subscribed to RDSJ Gaming on YouTube or followed
Yes,
at RDSJ Gaming on Twitter.
indeed. That would make me feel really great. And
Hmm.
also, if you watch the videos that we have up at the channel, we're up to episode 5 of the Transformers PS2 playthrough, where I have to try to beat Starscream for
I'm behind. I'm only on episode 3. But I retweet everything, so I do my duty. And I have it in my Watch Later playlist, so that's what matters.
Thank you.
Uh, Jared,
Oh, so
how are you?
Doing all right. A little cold. It was cold and rainy earlier. There actually was a little bit of snow in the middle of April in Pittsburgh.
I
So,
have not had snow. I've had rain the last 2 days. It was super super nice. It's okay today. It was still kind of rainy, but the yesterday was awful, which made me sad
mm,
because I it was super nice on Saturday, and I went and did a bunch of toy photography, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out, go for a long walk, get some exercise in, and do some more toy photography. And it was super rainy, so I didn't go anywhere.
mm.
Yep, but
oh, hey, at least it didn't hail in the middle of the night along with thunder like crazy.
the thunder was
And
actually insane. The that night and last night. It's like
oh
Saturday
yeah,
night into Sunday and last night. It doesn't seem like it'll be bad tonight, so that's good. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, but no hail, so I am lucky on that front compared to you.
yeah.
But
It sounded like it was hailing. It might have just been the heavy, crappy rain.
uh, speaking of you, why don't you do your job that you did do this week? Good job. I left it. I didn't even tell you to. I left it just to see if you would do it. I'm so proud.
Yep. Yeah. So,
Michael picking up his slack.
sure. Uh, on this today's history lesson, the day we are recording this is April 15th, and on this day in 2016, the album Transformers Roll Out is released by Hasbro Studios and Sony Music Entertainment.
Oh my goodness, I remember getting little cards from this at BotCon.
Yeah.
I remember that
I
now. I might
I
actually still
remember
have one.
I remember there was a period of time where I just forgot this was the thing. Like I was watching I was watching a Crosshairs Productions video, and they were and he used one of the songs for his video. I was like, "Where is this from?" Like, holy crap! I forgot about this album. I used to listen to this album so much when it first came out.
Is it on iTunes?
I don't know. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Well, no, not properly. I think someone put it on YouTube,
Okay.
but they haven't. No one's taken it down, so
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, who knows?
There might. I think there's a playlist or something.
What did you get this week, though?
What did I get this week? Well, first of all, I got the Siege figures I was expecting to get for the last podcast. Siege 6-gun, Ironhide, and Prowl. And
Oh, just to clarify, it's not on iTunes, but the Angry Birds Transformers soundtrack by Vince DiCola is. Guess who just downloaded that?
you.
Yep. I'm gonna have fun
uh,
with that later.
anyway, I'm not going to go into too much detail on those three,
Why?
purely because
Why aren't you?
well, because other people have already talked about them, and also if you want to hear my opinions on them, you could go check out our latest NGT reviews podcast, where we do talk about these three, well, four, because Chromia, but I didn't buy Chromia, about those four figures from Siege Wave 2 Deluxe class.
Yeah, only I got Chromia. That was on the show.
Yeah. But I will briefly say Prowl was a lot better than I was anticipating. That's all I'll say for now. If you want to hear my actual opinions, go check that video out.
And we'll talk about it more later, too. A little
You know,
bit. Not necessarily Prowl, but that
Hmm.
mold. Foreshadowing.
dun dun dun. But I also got another Siege figure. I got Siege Ultra Magnus, which I hadn't had. I had an Amazon gift card, and I was like, you know what? I need a Siege Ultra Magnus, especially since I intend to be doing my reviews again soon, and I need a good leader size to compare it with, and that's the best leader size we've got for Siege. So,
Have you gotten your Angel
$50.
Magnum fixed yet, or no?
No, well, it got sent to me, but there's still a couple issues.
Gotcha.
Uh, um,
Oh,
no,
I thought
I
I'd
meant
let you
to
know,
message
though.
them yesterday. I forgot. And we were talking about Voltron because he just finished watching the new Voltron, and he was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Yes, thank you."
Miguel, I did find that Magnus forearm, by the way.
Oh, good.
I
Where
just thought
was
I'd
it?
let you know since you were so concerned. It was under my desk, like hidden behind a box. Because I had checked under my desk. It was under my desk behind a box, like that I didn't know there was even enough room for it to get in between the wall and the box. So, but I have
Huh,
it now, and Magnus is complete, and that's all that matters.
that's good. Also, I found Ultra Magnus is very good. I have not owned a white Magnus before, which like just like a white Optimus before, and holy crap, that looks really good.
It always does. That's why I love it.
It looks really good. Like I kind of like that. I kind of like that more than the armor almost.
I don't know about that figure in particular, but I think I like the looks equally because the white Magnus is so stunning.
I, I think it's more so because I'm a bit more used to like the Magnus look that
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
like it's just something about like the white helmet and the blue
It's
mask.
the blue visor, the blue faceplate, and the red eyes are like
Yeah,
such a stark contrast to the white.
because like the rest of the body is technically pretty boring. It's
No, it
just
is.
white and
That's what makes it so amazing. Is that it's just the teeniest bit of contrast on
yeah,
almost all white. It should be a terrible design, and yet it is so striking.
it is. Also, I found a very fun fan mode, like battle station mode
Yeah, I like
for it.
that. Go follow us at Soundjack426 to go see it. It's fun.
Yeah, and apparently everyone's liking it. Like, Toy Box Soapbox retweeted it,
Yep, I
and
saw it.
I'm just like, oh, okay. That was awesome. Thank you, Toy Box Soapbox. And be like, everyone's liking it, and I think I got two new followers because of it. I'm like, okay, because usually I like get some traction on my Twitter post. When I have a photo post, I usually get a little bit of traction on Twitter, but usually it's more so on Instagram. But this one's doing way better than Instagram right now. I just wanted to say that, just because I was like,
Do
wow,
you
I
use
did not.
hashtags on Instagram?
I've been trying to a bit more.
I was gonna say you should definitely do that because like I don't use them on Twitter
almost at all. I don't naturally use them on anything, but Instagram, it's worth forcing yourself to do it because it actually works. Because the
Yeah.
users of Instagram actually check hashtags more than anything else. Not saying people don't on Twitter, but they do on
Yeah.
Instagram the most by far.
Oh yeah. I just don't know how far I should go because I know some people go like super super far. I'm like, do I need to go that far? But probably. But like, I should probably like talk to someone and be like, do I really need to go that far? uh, I mean, I've still managed to make a modest following despite not using hashtags. I only started like 2 months ago, I think. Really,
Mm.
like, and it's also been intermittent. Some of my posts haven't had them on since I started. Um, but before I forget, I also received the Studio Series Drift and Mini Dinobots, Shark
Baby
T,
Dinobots.
Tops, and Terry. Um,
Baby Rex, do 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 do, Baby Rex.
the Mini Dinobots are definitely the best part of the set. And that's
Take
also,
it
and
back.
that's
Drift looks awesome.
okay. He looks a lot awesome. I'm much more happy to have him have this version of Drift than the last night version.
I can't believe how much you complain about the last night version when you bought it for $5. If you bought it
I
at like full
know.
price, I would totally understand your rantings about it. But you bought it for $5 and you complain about it more than like anything else I've ever heard you complain about.
That's how disappointed I was.
It's $5. Just wait, Toy Hacks is gonna do a conversion set to turn it into someone else, and I'm pretty sure they're doing a deadlock. So
No, yeah. I mean, like, it was. I mean, like, still, it was a figure people did buy for $20.
yeah, but you didn't.
I was complaining for those people.
No, you've been complaining for yourself because you complain about it all the time behind the scenes. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's not because you say it on the show regularly. You haven't. It's behind the scenes that you complain about it so much, where it's just your opinion, and you bought it for $5. See, I'm calling you out.
I mean, you're completely.
Wait, who do you buy for
That's
$5? That
completely
was
fair
dumb.
call out.
The last night. He's talking about
I
how
will
much he
give it to
hates
you.
the last night
Completely fair
drift.
call. Like I have this version. I'm never bothering to review that one.
Yeah, you should do a review of the last night drift because you hate it so much. Not the Studio Series one where it like is relevant and everything. Like it would be smart to do that. No, do the last night premiere edition.
No. I'll
Drift.
I'll do the Studio Series one, and I'll do a size comparison with the last night drift, and then I'll just sell it for like $5. I'll get my money
Why
back.
would you do a size comparison with the same mold?
Well, the visual comparison.
I was gonna say that's not a size comparison.
It would be grouped with the other size comparisons. Okay.
Size comparison of this gallon of milk next to a gallon of chocolate milk.
Precisely. Precisely. You know, if a gallon is the same in a different container.
Anyway, which is your favorite baby Dinobot?
Uh, Tops, because he just can tilt his head and it's so adorable.
All of them are adorable, but I do love tilting heads on baby dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have tilting.
Is that everything you got?
Have tilting besides him, which is very sad because Terry only has moving wings.
Aw, I mean, if he does get something to move, that makes sense that that's it, but still.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Oh well. Oh, the head does move a little bit. Like you can close the mouth a little bit, but you can't close it all the way.
How did you miss
Oh wait,
that?
the legs move. Oh wow, he's the most posable of them all.
What?
Okay, I've
You have a
had
problem with complaining about things.
I have a problem complaining about about movie stuff because I'm much more interested in in the Siege stuff right now.
I'm much more interested in Race Car Patrol than Studio Series 2. I'm just kidding. Studio Series doesn't have a toy that matches the terribleness of Race Car Patrol. I'm not saying that the rest of Siege. I'm not saying that the bar isn't higher for Siege than in a lot of the Studio Series stuff. Because quality-wise, I would argue that it is a little bit above. Although a lot of Studio Series is pretty good, but there isn't a single Studio Series toy that I consider as big of a failure as Race Car Patrol. Race Car Patrol enrages me. But yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Though, granted, Shatter is not hot.
I don't even put her on that level, though.
No, yeah, I was just trying to think if there was something that would be closest to comparable, it'd probably be that.
Or the fact of the original Camaro B, then Clunker B.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, we released it with the proper deco and a pin where it needed one.
Yeah.
But not first. But yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Is that everything you got?
No, yeah, that's it for me.
Coolio. I got Transformers 2007 Legion Class Jazz, which I love, and it's great. I got it for like $1 off of eBay, and I'm very happy. I've been falling into the Legion Class trap again, and
Small robots.
It's so cheap, though. Like, I like Legends Class, and I'm going to get some more, probably third-party Legends Class soon, but, like, Legion is so cheap, and I just have nostalgia, I've realized, for movie Legion toys, because I had several of them, so I've been rebuying the ones I had, and then I'm going to be expanding out a bit, so I can just have a bunch of them, but they're super cheap and don't take up a lot of space, so it's nice. I also got, thanks to Zeus, who was at TFCon LA, he picked me up a Delta Make Toys Cross Dimension Series Delta Manus. I love the box. The box is so cool. The toy itself is the mold I already have had. It's fantastic. It only comes with the regular weapons that the original release did, but then it also comes with the more like G1 blaster looking blaster that comes with the Striker Noir, because that came with all the weapons. It doesn't come with the other weapons that it came with. It only comes with that one from the set, which is a little sad because I loved all those weapons. But, you know, they picked a good one. The tolerances are really, really good. It makes me realize how much I've played with my Striker Noir, that it's loosened up. My Striker Noir doesn't have bad tolerances at all, but it's like, it just reminds me of like, oh my goodness, my Noir used to be like this. And it is no longer like as tight as this is. So, not that it's too tight, it's just perfect. But, and this blue is like the best shade of blue ever in hand. It's so perfect.
Mm-hmm.
This is a perfect toy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Jared, what did you get this week?
All right.
Try to go through it a little quick, since
I'll
you
try.
got a million things.
Yeah, so I pretty much just of it went to a Comic-Con in Pittsburgh, and I got a good amount of stuff. So first, the thing that I did not get the day of the con was Studio Series Drift from Entertainment Earth. And pretty much everything that Soundjack said about him, I kind of agree. He is better than the original mold. But I do love the paint on him. I love all the little baby dinos and everything like that. However, I haven't really messed with him for a good bit because of all the other stuff I got. But yeah, he's pretty cool. So now for the con. Well, actually, no.
I was going to say, you got another thing that wasn't from the con, because that's what I want to ask you about.
Yeah. Actually, this thing was on my doorstep as I came home from the con, which is Mastermade Caesar, which is basically their take on a stumpy little overlord.
Wait, so that's the name of the company, Mastermade?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. I've never bought the Super Deformed Transformer, the third-party Super Deformed Transformers, so I didn't realize that was the name of the company.
Never have I until now, and yeah, this thing is amazing. I absolutely love this thing. Mainly because of the jet mode for Overlord. Like, this jet mode is amazing. I absolutely love everything about this.
It's bigger than I expected whenever you sent pictures of it, but in all fairness, for the price you paid, it better be. Even though it's
Yeah.
not what it was expecting. But
Yeah. And yeah, the tank mode, it's alright. Nothing to write home about, but it's pretty good. Has diecast in him, so he has a lot of heft to him. However, if you have this figure, do not transform him in the middle of the night when people are sleeping. You will wake them up. Believe me, it's happened for me because his leg joints, oh dear God, they're obnoxiously loud. And oh yeah, he came with a little shockwave too, and that's always good. Now for the con. Yeah, let's go from top to bottom. First thing I got was a Armada Cyclonus. It was only like $5. Yeah, I think it was like $5-10, something like that. Complete with his minicon and everything. His helicopter rotors are very, very bent, but little hot water can fix that. I also did get a little print of him. It's nice. After that, yeah, I think after that it was this. So it's just a little GoBot. His name is Crasher. Pretty cool. I saw him. What?
Her Crasher's female.
Ah,
yeah, Crash Rain, dude.
oh, I did not know that. I apologize.
Wait,
There
what?
are more female GoBots than there were G1
Oh yeah, Autobots.
female Transformers.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say female Transformers. Period, not just Autobots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Only paid $5, so pretty nice.
Did you guys realize that Mastermade, the company that does the super deformed Transformers, does two lines? One is statues that are like busts that
Yeah.
look the same as their actual toys.
Yeah, and pretty much with those ones you can swap heads. So the heads on those ones are a bit smaller, so it looks a little less deformed. However, they don't have a light up feature, which that reminds me, the light up feature on the Overlord. It's a hunk of garbage, or at least on mine, because it broke instantly. Or, I wasn't gonna really be using the light up. Well, I was gonna use it for pictures and all, but whenever I have them displayed, they were gonna be up anyways. So, sucks, but could be worse. Anyways, other than continuing on, I got a Generation 2 Jetfire, still in box. Pretty nice. I can't remember how much I paid for that one.
Are you gonna open
Probably not.
How dare you, sir?
Continuing on. Oh yeah, I can't believe I almost skipped this guy. I got a Generation 1 Wheeljack. Just Wheeljack. None of his accessories or anything like that, just the figure. But it's in pretty good condition, some paint shipping, but not the end of the world. I paid like $15 for it or something like that. I can't remember. Also got a
Good thing, or else I'd have to kill you for him.
what?
Glad it wasn't complete, or else I'd have to kill you for him. I'm kidding.
Anyways, afterwards, towards the end of the con, I got a Universe Whirl, I believe. This is Whirl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Whirl. He's alright. He does not come with his weapons or anything like that, but
Just minicons.
nah. Oh, they're minicons. I did not know that.
Well, I think he's got weapons, but he also came with 2 minicons, I want to say it was.
But anyways, yeah, it's just a plain figure. Not bad, but not the greatest in the world. Last but definitely not least, I got a 100% complete original Generation 1 Metroplex with 6-gun and little Scamper with his 2 little guns, come with the tank and the missiles for 6-gun as well. And I absolutely love the fact that I managed to get this thing. the chrome on this thing is like has like little to no damage on it. I have yet to transform it mainly because I'm scared of breaking something. Because knowing my luck, I will.
I don't think
But
Japan Metroplexes are known to be that fragile.
I know, but knowing my luck, I'll somehow manage to turn this thing into dust or something like that. But
You don't break stuff that often, do you?
no, but
What?
but
I thought I was supposed to be the one with the bad toy
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. Or just is a savage.
Watch out, Beachcomber.
God, you snapped his neck. Who does that?
Someone that's trying to save his life.
No, you.
No.
That's not how you save a life, Michael. Snapping necks does not save lives. I think I just came up with the show title.
Don't worry. I'll save you. Don't worry.
Jeez.
They can't
Anyway,
die from gunshot wound if their neck is broken.
That's it.
Jeez.
I'm so sorry.
All right. Did you get anything else though, Jared?
If so, I skipped over it because it's not really important. Yeah, no, I didn't get anything else.
Okay. Miguel, what did you get this week? Some rest.
Yeah, a lot of rest. Most of the stuff that I got wasn't necessarily things that I entirely picked up this week. It's more like stuff that I opened, or even like packages that I got like a month ago, I think, that I left in my garage without opening. To the point of I think my mom was cleaning the garage and she was like, "Where are these like unopened packages?" I'm like, I put them in the garage and then never got them. She's like, "Do you even know what's in there?" I'm like, "I don't remember." So a couple things in those of the stuff that I opened. First off, pair of LGEX releases have Rhinox and Rat Trap to go with the Waspinator that I got a while back. So I now have all three of the LGEX Beast Wars releases. So they're all the Takara decos that they did for Generations, but without the metallic paint, so they look better. I think Rhinox looks the best of the three, or maybe he's tied with the Waspinator from before. Rat Trap's pretty
the best out of the three.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Rat Trap's pretty basic, but Rhinox definitely he's
shiny.
So even just the fact that his guns are painted is so much better than the Thrilling 30 release.
How much more did it cost you?
I don't. I mean, it's probably like
doesn't want to know.
It's like triple the price. I'm pretty sure.
Is
compared
it worth
to
that? Do you?
Miguel, yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, he bought a Black Spruce Triptychon, so never mind. I revoke my questioning of your sanity.
The other things that I got. So yeah, in one of the other boxes was a pair of Toys R Us exclusives from Japan. One was the TAVEX Jeffrey Prime. That's the what size class is that from Robots in Disguise? No, it's smaller.
Wait, what did you get? What was it? I wasn't listening.
Jeffrey Prime.
That was the. I don't know if they had a size name, but they were Minicon battle packs where they were like a commander class with armor and came with a Minicon.
Right. So Jeffrey Prime, rather than coming with a Minicon with armor, just comes with the axe.
Yeah, Minicon battle pack.
Hey, I was right. Yeah, Miguel made me break my axe by taking it out to compare it, and then I put it down, and it just snapped. But I fixed it.
So there is also a Legion version.
That's not the same toy though.
Right, of Jeffrey.
Not
Yeah,
the same toy, and it's not even named Jeffrey
yeah.
Prime.
Oh, what's it named?
Right.
I thought it was named Jeffrey Prime too.
It's Toys R Us Prime.
Right, Toys R Us Prime and Jeffrey Prime have the same.
It's pretty the same. It's the same colors.
Yeah, same colors. Toys R Us Prime came out first, and then Jeffrey came out second.
And they spelled Jeffrey wrong.
Yes, they did.
I was confused why you spelled it wrong in the show notes, and then I looked at the website and I'm like,
that's
okay.
accurate. It's accurate.
It's accurate.
What's interesting is that his the Toys R Us logo and the Jeffrey on his shoulders, those are stickers.
Huh.
But yeah, he's neat. And then the other thing that I got was the Transformers Age of Extinction movie advance series. Yeah, the Transformers movie advance series, Black Knight Optimus Prime, the Nemesis colored redeco of the Knight Optimus mold. So this is the
Leader class
mold, but with the
the
retooling that Takara did for there. So he's got a better sword. He's got a retooled chest. Yes.
Doesn't he have a different head? He definitely
has. It's a spinning gimmick where you can lift the head and spin it around, and it can have a face plated or mouth face.
He definitely has a different shield too. His shield, I think, is less accurate. It's about the same. They're both equally inaccurate. It's not the same as the regular leader class.
Okay. This toy is amazing. As far as the deco and everything, I've never held this. I've never owned this mold before or messed with it. This mold, like the toy itself, given the deco and everything, is really cool. This mold, though, is very strange. Very like the backpack. I feel like they could have done more with to have it collapse because
So Takara did another version where the backpack turns into stuff and it
turns into a shield. Yeah, the backpack becomes a shield. I may also have that Nemesis.
Wait, how much was he? How much does he go for?
He was on sale at Hobby Link Japan had him on sale for, I think I paid $40.
Okay, I was gonna say because I'm seeing a couple on eBay that are $40. A lot of them are at $80 or $90, but there are some. There's one or two that are at $40.
Right. So that one I'll actually be getting soon. So I'll be able to compare how this mold eventually what happened.
Oh wait, which version did you get? Because there's more than one. Is it called?
No, I got the Nemesis Prime.
Oh, you got the Nemesis? Because I know that they did one of Optimus, that.
Right.
Nemesis.
So they did Caliber. It's Caliber Optimus. They did the normal Caliber Optimus, and then in the movie Advance series, they did Nemesis Prime from that same mold, where he's got the purple axe.
That's movie the best, right?
Yeah. Movie the best Nemesis Prime.
Where'd you get that from? Same place or no?
Hobby Link Japan. Okay. That's where I got that one from. This one I picked up of Mandarake. I was surprised that he's got rubber tires.
Yep.
And then the sword sheath is cool. This and then just the silver paint just makes it. Oh my gosh.
I've always wanted that version of the mold, and now learning that it's $40, I am so, once I get some money, picking that up. Well, now that you've got
which one, the Caliber or this one?
Both, but that one first.
I can help you get this one for $40. Because
the
place I bought this one from, he's still available.
Okay.
They still have him. And then Caliber, you probably be able to find. The Caliber Nemesis you'll be able to find pretty easily too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I haven't transformed the mold yet. I don't know that if I really will. I don't want to kind of mess anything up because he's covered in metallic paint. It just looks so cool. No, and it's one of those things where a lot of the time for Nemesis primes, the primes that I end up having Nemesis versions of are always the ones that are like departures from a traditional like Optimus design, and then all of my Optimuses are usually just like they look like G1 Optimus. But like most movie like what I have Beast Hunters Prime, I only have him as the Nemesis. This one, I have Big Convoy, like the Universe Nemesis. So it's one of the things I like, having to like diversify the molds and everything that I have. It's like eventually I'll probably have like a vast majority of like the different Optimus molds that exist, but like having them in different color schemes because you don't really need every single Optimus mold in Optimus colors.
No, you need them in Magnus or Nemesis colors.
Preferably Nemesis colors, because they don't always make them in Magnus colors.
Which
but
makes
you
it
bet,
easier to complete Magnus colors.
I mean, that's if you're going completionist. My thing is like I want more Nemesis colors, and Takara almost always is like, "Oh, that's an Optimus. Yeah, throw some black and teal on it. Boom."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is really cool.
What else did you get?
That's it for what I'm talking about this week.
Cool. Then let's move on to the little bit of news we have this week. Okay, so first off, is something I know a lot of people would be excited for, because 3A has definitely been winning over people with their Bumblebee movie action figures. And after Bumblebee and Blitzwing have been already shown off and stuff, we now have a look at their Optimus Prime, the DLX Optimus Prime Bumblebee movie Transformers action figure. It's 12 inches tall. It looks almost identical to the movie. In the comparison picture of it next to a picture of Optimus from the movie, I'm not going to lie, it took me a little to figure out which one was which at first glance. It looks like it has... I'm assuming it has light-up eyes.
I hope so, because those eyes look dead.
Yeah, it'll definitely have light up eyes. I don't think we've seen its accessories yet. Oh, no, we have. Okay, so he has multiple hands. It looks like 4 sets of hands, so 8 hands total, and his rifle. He's next to, it's like a different series where they do them much bigger, but he's next to a Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie that is like 1.5 times his height in one of the pictures. It's kind of funny, but he's about the same height as Blitzwing. Blitzwing's a little wider though.
Yeah.
He looks really good though. I mean, if you're into that, I don't need this, but for anyone who's slightly into this, this looks amazing. This looks like it should definitely scratch an itch. Jared, you're getting the 3A Bumblebee, right? Or am I wrong about that?
Yes, most likely. Sorry, I was transforming the overboard.
Okay. Do you think you might get this Optimus to have the two next to each other?
Probably, because I can't really do the same with the Studio Series Bumblebee and Prime.
Wait, why can't you?
Yeah, just... I don't know, something about it.
You took a picture of them like that.
I know. I know.
I mean, it'll look better with the action figures because they don't transform, but...
It'll just look better.
Do you think you're going to get Blitzwing too? Are you going to go in? I mean, as of right now, there's only 3 figures for the movie, so...
As of right now, just most likely Bumblebee and probably Prime. Probably not Blitzwing at the moment.
Blitzwing's the one that everyone should get. I don't know if I'm going to get Blitzwing. I need Studio Series to make a Blitzwing, and then I'll be happy. But as of right now, we don't have a Studio Series or Movie Masterpiece Blitzwing, and that makes me want their Blitzwing. But hey, their Optimus Prime looks fantastic. And a stand, by the way. That's in the accessories too. I forgot to say that. It looks fantastic for anyone that wants one. They are knocking it out of the park.
Yes.
Another thing is who is this side? Is it Sideshow Collectibles? It's Soundwave Classic Scale Statue official images from Sideshow
Sideshow
and
and Pop
Pop Culture Shock
Culture Shock.
Collectibles. Okay. But it is a G1 Soundwave, very cell shaded E. He has a what? Uh, just if you look at the second image,
Oof.
it says it's a whatchamacallit, high volt, swap out high voltage cannon because this is a statue. It is just his forearm as a really big cylinder pretending it's a gun. That is not something he's ever used, has he?
Probably at some point in the G1 cartoon.
Maybe, I guess.
I'd guess it would come from somewhere.
I don't
I
know.
don't
Uh,
call it.
Rumble looks great though, but I love the size comparison that they give is an apple.
It's an apple.
It's just like here. You know how you have those apple things? This is what this statue looks like next to an apple. I kind of want it just for the silly, massive cylinder arm cannon that he has.
Mm-hmm.
How much does this go for? Too much, I'm
Eh,
sure.
I'm not seeing. I've been trying to look, checking the website now. Once the internet loads for
$230.
me. Fuck. Sorry.
It's all good. I can relate to that though. Oh man.
From 51.75 month with payment plan.
Oof. All right. Well, it looks great if you're rich. If you're not rich, it looks really good in the way that you'll never have.
If I'm a rich man.
Yeah.
Yada-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
The next thing we have for news is actually pre-orders, but we have several things that are pretty pre-orders already that we're going to talk about. So the next thing is the news is that Refractor and Brunt, and I believe Red Alert, are up for pre-order several places, but Big Bad Toy Store is the one mentioned in the article, so we can see like the actual stock photography for them. Brunt is perfect. Brunt, it is worth noting that Brunt had like a very bright orange cannon in the original like hand painted prototypes we saw, and then later in Takara pictures the cannon was all gray, and we were very confused, is this cannon going to be orange or gray? It is gray plastic, but it does have a metallic dark orange painted over the a big part of the cannon. Bless you.
Thank you.
So that
Just like how they failed to paint the silver on the Magnus gun
Wait, what?
initially.
Oh yeah. Like how it was already. Yeah. So, yeah, but he looks amazing. He definitely parts forms. Maybe he.
I hope. I mean, like the cannon parts forms, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, but like the tank, I'm pretty sure it parts forms, just like his other two weaponizer brothers. So yeah, but he still looks amazing, and Refractor looks pretty good. I'm less interested in Refractor than most people are apparently. Everyone's like really hyped for him. I'm gonna get him, and I'm like excited for him, but I'm not that excited. Everyone seems to be like really excited, and I get it because he hasn't been made in ever pretty much, not counting the BotCon. But I don't know. Something about him is just like, everyone's saying that the purple's really good. I'm like, I think Brunt looks really good in that purple. I mean, I think Refractor looks right, but I don't know. How do you guys feel about seeing Refractor in hand? Are you more excited for him?
I'm about as excited for Refractor as I was before. It's like, cool, we'll get the 3, we'll get all the G1 Decepticons.
I'm kind of just annoyed that I have to buy 3. Like, I mean, they're doing it in a great way. Like, don't get me wrong. It looks great, and, like, I think that it will be great, but paying $60 for Refractor. I don't like Reflector that much to pay $60, but...
If Refractor was out now, and because Target has a 25% off coupon for Transformers, all Transformers toys, and $10 off $50 toy purchase or more.
That'd be so great.
What would that be? Because then you do.
So 25. Well, would you? So you do the $10
You would have
off first,
to,
then
you
the
have to use
25.
$10 coupon first.
So that would get you to 50, and then 25%,
Because-
12.50 off of that. So it would
So that'd
be
be $37.50.
Mm-hmm. And then tax.
So like,
but-
yeah.
So basically, it'd be buy two
say
get
about
buy two get one
$40.
free without tax. Basically, buy two
Yeah.
and get one plus all the tax free. Yeah.
Did you guys also count? I was like phasing in and out. There's also the like red, if you have the red card, and if you're in a
but I
play
don't
there.
count that since most people don't. We're just
Well, a lot of
talking
people
about
do have the
tax.
red card 5%, but that basically just saves you the tax.
Yeah, 5%
Yeah.
is basically tax, but
Depending upon what state you're in, obviously.
But a Siege figure I am more excited for than I expected, due to multiple reasons, is our first pretty pre-order of the week. And Jared, what is that first pretty pre-order of the week? Which is honestly the biggest news item we have for this week.
Yeah.
Yep. That would be Siege Smokescreen. Oop, something popped up. Get off.
And it is
Not
almost everywhere you
Siege.
want. Oh, did you say it was Select Smokescreen? 'Cause
No,
it's-
he said Siege.
Yeah, it is not
Just-
Siege, technically.
Ah.
It is a Siege
So-
mold, but yeah, it's Transformers Generation Selects Smokescreen. It isn't $25, though. It is $19.99, so it is regular priced, which is awesome. It's not the $25 that Stepper and Red Swoop were, so that's good. It's the Prowl mold. It's using the rifle that Prowl has, but the shoulder cannons that Barricade has. Also, the head that Barricade had, because that was obviously going to be a Smokescreen head.
Yep.
The thing I find very interesting about this did not leak whatsoever. This got revealed. No one,
Yes.
I mean, like, we expected it, don't get me wrong. It's not like, oh my god, we're getting a Smokescreen. But this was not listed anywhere, this was not leaked anywhere, and we never even got renders for it. There is no image of a render of Generation Select Smokescreen on the internet. His reveal is stock photography of the toy.
And it's not coming out till October?
Yeah. Also, so if you pre-order on Hazard Pulse, apparently you can only pre-order until May 18th. That is what it says under product description.
That was
That's the first thing.
15th.
What?
That was the 15th.
Nope,
You
I'm
got
looking.
1 month.
Nope.
I'm looking at it. It's the 18th. You have 1 month and 3 days.
Well, from the day it was first posted.
Well, wasn't it posted yesterday? That'd be the 14th.
No,
That'd
it's
be...
posted today.
What? No, he was definitely... No, he was posted last night. Wasn't he posted before? I'm a little confused. When was he revealed?
I only heard about it this morning. That's all I know.
Well, see, I was awake when he was revealed, but what time was it? I don't know.
Could have been yesterday for the West Coast.
Yeah, you know what? There's no way because there's no way I was up till like 3 a.m. So it was definitely before then. So if you're in the West Coast, it was revealed the 14th. It probably was the 15th on the East Coast. But now I'm kind of curious. But yeah, either way, it is a repaint. It looks honestly really good. It looks really, really good. Entertainment Earth tweeted it out, and they tweeted a line that was in reference to Yeah, it was just past midnight. It was like 12:40. So technically it was today on the East Coast. But Entertainment Earth tweeted out, let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I found the original tweet. And to think that Optimus almost passed the Matrix down to me. Check out this new masterpiece, Transformers Smokescreen. Pre-order here. And a bunch of people tweeted at them saying, that's not a masterpiece, that's not a masterpiece. Some people were tweeting, that's the wrong smokescreen in terms of the reference. And I was like, but it's still a smokescreen reference, so like, I'll give them that. But they corrected the masterpiece and switched it to Select on their next tweet, but they took out the line that referenced Prime Smokescreen, and that made me sad. Because even though it isn't Prime Smokescreen, that reference made me happy. But Miguel screenshotted it.
If it was the same color scheme, I would have given it to them.
It's close enough that I don't care.
But and I mentioned this in pre-show, but this kind of confuses me beyond the fact that like we never heard about it being released like the release before.
Yeah, a lot of us just assumed this would get released in the second part of War for Cybertron, whatever comes after Siege, in that because we're getting Blue Streak, regular Blue Streak, not Blue Streak, in the 35th anniversary line, which we saw and have now gotten some leaked list of.
Oh yeah, these are Walmart supposedly.
Yeah, so I highly doubt, because some people are theorizing, as you mentioned before the show, that those are Selects. I highly doubt it because of the listings. That'd be in the listing.
Also, the reason why people were theorizing it's the 35th anniversary line is because Smokescreen is listed as Generation Selects 6.
Yeah, 06.
GS06.
Is
where
Megatron 1?
Megatron's GS01.
Yeah, so GS01. We know
there's-
about Red Wing.
We know about Red Wing, so there's at least 3 other figures between 3 other figures plus Red Wing between Megatron and Blue Streak that we have no.
In terms of the numbering, we don't know about the release yet. In terms of if they'll get released first or not, but yeah, there should be more toys.
But we can theorize there's at least 4 more figures to be released, and we have no information about when they're getting released, which that surprises me. And Smokescreen also surprised me. Like Eric just said, we were figuring it was going to be year 2 of War for Cybertron trilogy, but also it's not like a weird obscure paint job or character.
Yeah, because like not that Stepper is super obscure, but Stepper, and that's not in the number series, so that is a little bit different. But Red Swoop is an alternate thing, less popular version of Swoop. Then Stepper is mainly a Takara thing. Not that it's never gotten Hasbro released, but it's more popular overseas than it is here in terms of being well known. But then the G2 Combat Hero Megatron, which is unreleased, that's niche. And then Red Wing, which is extremely niche. And then Smokescreen, who's a main character.
It was literally like an art confusion in a BotCon comic.
Yeah, and then it had a potential.
Red Seeker? Who's the Red Seeker? And they fine, it's Red Wing.
Yeah, and there's a concept for the toy they were thinking about doing, but they never did. So
But Red Wing wasn't supposed to exist, guys.
Yeah, that's why it makes me. I'm surprised that Smokescreen is coming out and not Smokescreen is in the next chapter like we expected, and Blue Streak is a Diaclone thing. So that'd make more sense in Selects from what we've seen so far. But apparently Selects is just where they want to shove stuff, which is fine with me. I'm fine with this, and it's the regular price, so I don't care. But I honestly am more interested in what are the other things. Also, I still hope we're getting a Selects Blue Streak because I really want a Blue Streak.
Yeah.
So Blue Streak, Tire Tracks. Let's come up with 3 toys that could come in between. Let's say Red Wing's the second.
Clamped Down?
Than him. I guess.
Black Ironhide, and they give it a name.
Yeah, or Snowcat.
Snowcat.
But yeah, Black Ironhide appears in Cyberverse.
Well,
I feel like that's possible.
Oh wait. Cybertron Defense Hotshot out of Pound.
Oh yeah. Okay. So there's some ideas we have, but
there's things that could be there.
I would pay attention for anything to come between now and SDCC. It's very possible we can get another one put up for pre-order, even just a surprise order. But then I feel like 1 or 2 might be surprised by it now at the panel at SDCC this year.
Yeah.
So that is very possible.
That would make the most sense.
And they could do one you can buy now at SDCC, and then one that is up for pre-order between SDCC and October, whenever this is going to come out. So who knows?
But then there's still the question of when the other would release.
Oh, I'm saying maybe let's expect maybe 1 or 2 to be revealed before SDCC somehow. I don't know if they would, or I'm just saying potentially. That's how I would see in terms of the most evenly laid out.
Is there anything else that would be coming up where they could
overseas? Maybe not necessarily like Takara. I mean
yeah.
like other places Hasbro has a presence.
Because
There's
like
probably
Hasbro
stuff at
has been
Wayfair.
going to more
International stuff, yeah.
international conventions, but I think most of them
Most of
are
them
either
are around the
around
period of
CEO
Toy
Comic
Fair. Yeah,
or
they're like,
after.
yeah, it's like there's a span from New York Comic Con to a little bit after New York Toy Fair is like the span of a lot of toy conventions around the world,
Yeah.
where it's like there'll be a couple in between New York Comic Con and New York Toy Fair, and then there'll be like one or two. I think specifically that Australia is probably one of the bigger ones that happens after New York Toy Fair.
Yeah.
But I, yeah, I don't know. I am confused as well, but I'm still happy because this looks good, and we already know about the three main Autobot cars from this mold already, which is good. I'm glad
Yeah.
that they're getting to things fast. I like that they complete
Yes.
teams, so that's good. Uh,
We've got those. We've got Ratchet,
yeah,
out of
Ratchet's coming.
Ironhide.
So like we have several things like already known, and like G2 Sideswipe we know about. We already know Skywarp is also coming. The G2 Sideswipe and Skywarp are due to listings. Not that G2
Yeah.
Sideswipe is like a team thing,
We're
but that's
gonna
still an expected
we're gonna
campaign.
finish. We're getting the finished female Autobot combiner.
Hmm.
Once they finally release Greenlight on Amazon, come on.
Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen.
That
Thundercracker,
happened by
Skywarp,
now.
Starscream, we know of.
Yeah.
Who knows if they'll do more Seekers? Well, I mean, obviously they're doing Red Wing, but I'm saying like Rainmakers or Coneheads in the
Coneheads.
future.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're getting through stuff pretty fast, so I like that. I like that a lot.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's basically all we'll talk about for this. So, Jared, what is our next pretty pre-order?
Uh, all right, so something came up on my laptop again. Get off.
Dare you.
So-
So one job, Jared. Technically,
my
it's three
laptop,
jobs
not
this
me.
time, but
Next up,
oh, I didn't see
Transform-
the price of this before. Jeez.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that hurts.
yeah.
Anyways, yeah.
The price of the thing that we're talking about is Transform and Rollout TR-02 Commander of Stars, which is Transformer Cybertron Optimus Prime. And
Assuming it is masterpiece scale, it is
yes,
robot mode. Okay, so it says robot mode is 9.45 inches tall. Super mode, which is the bigger mode, 11 inches tall, so almost a foot. And vehicle mode is 14.25 inches long. Oh, did you say the price too? $185.99.
Yeah, no.
I did not, but no.
And then release is third quarter 2019. Now,
However,
apparently, so this is TR02.
yes,
Their first thing, because we didn't recognize the company's name, they have made something before. It was a Masterpiece Jazz. And the reason
Yep,
I'm so
and
I'm surprised by the price is because that was relatively cheap. I think that's like $50 to $60. But that took forever to come out. So who knows how long this will take to come out. It's estimated third quarter 2019, which is, in all honesty, with third party, it's only renders right now. These aren't gray prototypes. I'm certain these are not gray prototypes. They're gray renders. If you don't even have a prototype out, that seems like not impossible, but cutting it
It's
close.
probably not happening.
Yeah, so I mean, this toy will probably happen eventually, but
yeah,
Not when they say.
yeah, it looks great,
hmm
It's stylized.
which I dig,
Yeah.
but
It's not
really expensive.
100% accurate, but like it looks cool.
It looks like it's an impressive wingspan too.
yeah.
Yeah.
If it's 11 inches tall, that has got to be a giant wingspan. But like, I don't know if I need a masterpiece of this. I don't know. It's 185. If it was like 150, that'd still be like I'd say that's probably worthwhile to the price, especially for how big it is. I don't think 185 is necessarily unreasonable, but look at the wingspan. I don't know. It is probably very big. It's probably not a terrible price, but I just don't need it enough whenever this has.
How much was the Mega Doragon?
That's Perfect Effect, but
I know it's a different company, but I'm just trying to think of something of a similar size and
I think
wingspan.
this might. I mean, it's definitely more. I think that was around 300, like just under. I mean,
Under
under
300?
200, not 300. My bad. Very different. Very different. Yeah, it was 180.
Okay,
It's not
so
even. What the heck?
I was just wondering because that'd be the first thing I could think of.
Yeah,
That'd
that is
be like,
also what I thought of. I think it'll probably have a wider wingspan than Mega Dragon, but I don't think it'd be as big of a wingspan, obviously, because it's a lot thinner. So,
so granted, this probably wouldn't be as complex.
yeah.
That's also like a stylized thing that was show accurate
Mm-hmm.
because it was toy accurate. Uh, so like both of them are working off the same thing, but I think that one does a few more like smaller things, while this one
Yeah, to be
looks
honest, like
it's
Perfect Effect is pricey, but I feel like you're getting more. Because while the complexity is kind of because the transformation is not hard, but it's very finicky because of it's overcomplicated, which I've heard about their Primal. I don't own the Primal, I just own the
yeah.
Mega Dragon. But it comes with a lot of small things. A lot of people are complaining that they're kind of gimmicky, but it is still a lot of things that you can do with it, and I like, especially accessories wise. So this doesn't look like it has as much, but it also is. It's a more niche thing right now. Well, with the exception of the fact that Hasbro's making one. So
Mm-hmm.
take that as you will. This is more
Yeah.
faithful than that, but that is $50. This is more than 3 times the price. So,
Yeah.
do any of you think you'll be going for it?
Not for that price.
They do a
Now,
Shattered
maybe if
Glass or a Nemesis one, I'll go for it.
for me, if the price drops down, if the price drops down, and after full color images of the actual figure are released, I may go for it. But
I'm very curious if it'll come out before the end of the year.
my guess is knowing this company, because I remember seeing that their
Jazz.
Jazz on pre-order for like 2 years.
Yeah, so I don't know, but it does look cool. That is for sure.
Yeah, it looks like it might even have like a removable matrix or something like that due to his
Yeah.
vehicle mode pick.
Yeah. I'm certain it does. It looks like it transforms like 100% the same.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm seeing is something different's going on with the feet.
Feet.
Yeah. And
Because those heels definitely don't look like the heels on the regular robot mode don't look like they're flipping forward to be the super robot mode feet to me.
no.
Feet.
It looks like the super mode foot pieces are one whole thing.
Yeah, I think they might be. Interesting.
Because the super mode leg pieces were clipped onto the back of the leg,
Yeah.
and they were the guns attached to, but the guns are just attaching the regular robot mode legs, and then the new feet are just boots.
Mm-hmm.
The additional piece is just a boot.
Yeah. But Jared.
So just do things differently, and honestly, that is probably cleaner and obviously
yeah, I think
better
it'll
for
probably be better
articulation.
for it, but it is
Obviously,
different.
articulation.
Mm-hmm.
Ankle tilt is a thing that actually exists.
I know. This will have it. Thank goodness. But
Mhm.
yeah, still don't know. Jared, what is the final pre-order of? Oh wait, no, is it the? Yeah, it is the final pre-order. I
Yep.
think, or is it? I can't tell. Yes,
It is.
It is.
I
All right.
debated putting up Iron Factory. They're doing a Red Wing. I debated putting that on there, but I was like, we already have 3. So if you're interested, that is also up for pre-order. But I didn't put that on there this week. So what is?
Yeah. Last but not least, last pretty pre-order is New Age H3B kit, which is their take on a legend scale blue streak, which is
Well,
a
specifically blue
blue streak.
Yeah. Now also, and it is $34.99. Estimated arrival is TBD. I don't like that. I want it to come out soon because I love blue streak. So I'm buying this because this literally just looks like a downscaled masterpiece blue streak. So I need it. But they also have up for pre-order because their Prowl is coming out now, I believe, and a lot of people really like it. It seems to be really good because it literally looks like a downscaled masterpiece. They also put up for pre-order regular blue streak and Smokescreen. But I put Diaclone blue streak because he's the prettiest and my favorite. So some of his pictures have him in interesting poses.
Oh, second picture.
Yeah, the second picture is like he's trying to do a flying like kung fu kick. It looks like. I don't know, but you go, man. So I'll be getting this and also Iron Factory's blue streak. So that's cool. How much is Iron Factory's blue streak? Now I'm kind of curious if they're the same or if Iron Factory's is more. I don't know. But this looks fantastic. Do any of you think you'll be getting it?
Nope.
Iron Factory's is cheaper by $5. That surprises me. They're very different, though. Iron Factory's is based off the IDW design, so he looks hella different. Meanwhile, this is very much like a downscaled masterpiece, but both look fantastic, and it makes me want a Siege blue streak even more. So that better happen. Anyways, Michael, what is our question of the week? I think you know who it comes from.
Yes, I do. The question of the week comes from @TheRationalDove, also known as Alyssa. And her question is, if you had to dress with only the colors of a Transformers colors palette, which Transformer would you choose? I.e., if you chose Optimus Prime, you could only wear clothing that's red, white, blue, and black. Note can only be a specific instance of said character.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, I choose Drift, and it's like, oh, you can do white, you can do blue and gold, you can do black and red, like, no. Or orange and black. Drift has a lot of different color schemes.
He does.
Do any of you have an answer off the top of your head?
So with this, I have one question that will make my answer varied.
Okay.
Do I have to wear all of the colors of the character's color palette at the same time?
No, I'm assuming that this means that you have to wear only colors that they have, but your outfits can vary in terms of which colors you use sometimes.
Okay.
That's the way I'm taking it, at least.
Okay, so I'm going to wait till last.
Okay. I think I would probably go with... My answers are very different, but I have two options. Tarn, because he has multiple shades of purple, dark purple, normal purple, and then like the super bright pink as accents. He also has gray, black, and a weird mustard color. Don't think I'd wear that. But there's also blue streak who has... I would go with specifically the Collector Club version because that is blue, white, silver, yellow, and then he has a little bit of red and purple tossed in. He's the only version of blue streak that has purple tossed in. That's why I'd specifically pick him. So, you know what? I think I'd probably go with the Collector Club blue streak because it has purple. But Tarn also probably fits the majority of my clothes already because I wear a lot of purple and black and gray. So Tarn is honestly the one I'm closest to already, but if I had to choose one for life, I think I'd do blue streak because that fits to more occasions. And I'd still have the option of purple if I made my specific choice, so... Yeah. Oh, he even has a little bit of green! Wow! Blue streak, or Collector Club blue streak is a smart choice. He has a lot of different options. But anyways, yeah, that's what I would do.
What about you?
Age of Extinction Lockdown. Just wear all black. No.
So you work stage crew. That's what I'm getting?
Yeah.
I debated
neon
saying
green
movie Optimus Prime
shoelaces
because I would love to do the blue and the red and specifically have flames on my clothes, but I feel like that would get old. So
yeah.
but I debated it.
Miguel, are you still
I
here?
was gonna say, Miguel, are you awake? Oh no.
We didn't pay attention.
Oh no. I noticed that he was off video just a little bit ago.
Hmm.
No,
Yes.
Miguel.
You said you were wide awake.
Dang it. Anyways, well, Miguel picks Nemesis Prime, making
Yeah,
the
probably.
executive decision. I
Yeah.
don't feel like he wears that much black all the time. He wears black. I've seen him wear black, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's the kind of person that wears black all the time.
Uh,
I don't know. I can't think of something that matches all the things I've seen him wear. Which
yeah.
sounds kind of weird, but I've seen him wear multiple different outfits, so. I don't know. Anyways, Michael, what would you pick? Who would you pick?
Since I wouldn't have to wear all the colors of the outfit at the same time, Abominus, because he basically has every single color.
Does Abominus have black on him?
Yes.
Does he?
Oh wait, never mind.
I think he might actually not.
I thought he did.
Like maybe
I was.
somewhere on block. Like it would be very small, like a joint on one of them, but like Cutthroat
Yeah.
definitely doesn't. Sinner Twin definitely doesn't.
Count the rub symbol
I
on.
don't-
So I have
anyways.
to. So I'd have to wear very dark purple instead.
Or like dark gray.
Yeah, that's true.
Hmm.
That's true because there's the dark gray. I picked Abominus purely because like he's got the most colors. Like
So basically, you're cheating and not actually coming up with a theme.
yes,
Pretty much what I did.
because like unless graphic tees could be an exception, like the graphics on a tee could be an exception. Most of my regular outfit is graphic tees, and I can't win.
Yeah, I wear a lot of graphic tees that are specifically funny T-shirts. But I'd be changing up my style. I'm assuming that I'd be basically redesigning my wardrobe off of this choice. If you had to pick someone else, though, what would your other choice be?
Probably Wheeljack. Because I can wear black t-shirts when it's colder out and white t-shirts when it's hotter out.
That's fair.
And I also get nice greens, reds, and yellows.
Yeah.
Because some of them have the headlight colors.
So at TFCon in Toronto,
And-
we should do a day where we dress up in the color scheme of our favorite Transformer. Not like necessarily cosplay, just just pack an outfit to be your favorite Transformer colors. That'd be cool. Only we would know, but you know. Which, by the way, that is in 86 days. In case you were curious.
Damn.
Yeah, it's far away, but it's getting closer, so I'm excited.
But yeah, anyways, this week's mascot is DJ D Bisque because I picked Tarn as an option, so that's what I decided to do. Miguel, you're still not awake, I'm assuming, right? Right, Eric. Okay. Jared, do you want to do what else is on Nerdy Geek Talk this week? Also on Nerdy Geek Talk this week?
Sure. Give me a second to pull it up.
How dare you not have show notes on hand immediately at command whenever it's
For-
leaving your job?
For John,
I
to
did
the
have
job
it. It just
boards.
I did have them up. I just didn't have it scrolled to the right area. All right. Also on Nerdy Geek Talk this week, NGT Reviews Episode 7, Siege Wave 2 Deluxes. We're back. Finally, another NGT review, and we're back into the War for Cybertron. Wow, I cannot read right now. I'm so sorry. And looking at Siege Wave 2 Deluxes, we've got Ironhide, Six Gun, and Prowl. Oh yeah, Chromia too. She's special.
Very.
Yep.
Very, very
You
special.
and I are the only ones that own her, I believe. Does Miguel? I don't know if Miguel
He-
does. He saw
No,
her in
I-
hand and was like repulsed, is what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, he still kept. He still had the Hasbro
The
Pulse
$10?
pre-order.
Okay, I wasn't sure if but he hasn't opened
Yeah.
her as far as I know.
Yeah.
Jared and I are the only ones who have her and have opened her. So,
Yeah.
But what's the next thing? Because there's more than one other thing besides. There's two other things besides Steel City Bots this week.
Wow!
I know,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Oh my god. NGT Interviews, Episode 3. Christabella. Haven't heard that name before. Please don't kill me, Chris.
She will.
Probably. Anyways, this week we have our very own Christabella from Steel City Bots being interviewed. We ask her plenty of questions, learn a whole lot, and have fun along the way.
Her answer to what she does as her job is probably my favorite answer. She also gave multiple answers on the show that I genuinely do not remember what the question was I asked her, but her answers for at least two questions I remember, and again, I don't even remember what the questions were. I loved so much that I was like, "You win, Nerdy Geek Talk interviews. You just win." Not that it was a competition, but you've already won 3 episodes into the series. So, yeah, I do have several more NGT interviews planned. I'm trying to think if there will be another show. I can't. It's possible. You'll definitely get another NGT interviews this week because I have at least 2 more lined up for the next 2 weeks. Another show. There's a chance, but I can't guarantee anything because I don't think there's any. NGT reviews is only every other week. Well, I mean, we haven't done it in forever, but we did one this week, so we probably won't do one for another week. But I'm trying to look at what else we have. Maybe. I can't guarantee anything. If it is, it probably won't be Transformers related. So, also, if you're interested, I'm going to talk about this in the next episode, I think, at the beginning, just for everyone who's interested. But if you're listening to the end, before we go through all the other stuff, there is a Patreon up for Steel City Bots, and it actually has perks laid out and stuff. I did everything for it, and it's actually set up. So let me make sure I have the link right, but I believe it's patreon.com/SteelCityBots. What a shocker. And you can go there and check out. There are, I believe, 4 tiers. Is there 4 or 5? Could be wrong. I will say what the name of them are. Steel Bisques. I didn't spell the name of the Transformer because that would be copyrighted. So I spelled it like the soup. So Steel Bisques is the bottom tier. Second tier is Steel Thermidors. Because that's an actual dish, so that can't be trademarked. Steel Champs is 3. Steel Unilobsters is 4. And 5 is Steel City Formers. Like that pun? There's multiple different perks for every single tier. I will say that the big bonuses are you get the show a day early, but the main thing is that we're going to be doing movie commentary podcasts for all the Transformers movies. That will be over the span of maybe anywhere from 6 months to a year that they'll come out because there definitely will not be more than one a month, maybe one every 2 months. But we're going to start with Bumblebee. I don't know when that will go up. It'll probably be May or June that we'll actually do it. You'll get the show a day early. There's special previews, interactions in terms of more interactions with us, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested at all, there's also some stuff specifically to Bisque and Thermidor, if you like them, stuff that I'll be doing with them. But if you're at all interested, go check out patreon.com/SteelCityBots. Again, multiple different levels. This is the first I'm really mentioning it, so again, I will go into further detail on the next episode next week. Maybe even post an NGT updates on it. That's actually a good idea. I might do that. So that might be another podcast you get this week in terms of me just explaining it for I don't think it'd take more than 5 to 10 minutes max. So, yeah. But if you like Steel City Bots and our other Nerdy Geek Talk shows, as mentioned, definitely check out Nerdy Geek Talk wherever you listen to podcasts. You could subscribe. Podbean, Google Play, Apple Podcast, iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, all that good stuff. Even more stuff we don't know about. Go ahead and subscribe to Nerdy Geek Talk. You'll get all our stuff, including this show, Steel City Bots, and all our other stuff. You can also check out at Steel City Bots on Twitter. Good posts there. There'll be more stuff. There's been a little bit more stuff recently, and there will continue to be more stuff. So definitely go check that out. Might even be worth turning on post notifications because you won't get spammed, and it'll just be like a cool thing or two a day. So yeah, why not? And then also at Nerdy Geek Talk follow that on Twitter and also on Instagram. If I didn't say that, that's Steel City Bots is both Twitter and Instagram. At Nerdy Geek Talk on Twitter. If you turn on tweet notifications, you'll get notified the second podcast goes up because Podbean automatically tweets it out. So definitely go follow and turn on post notifications there. Personally, you can find me on actually first Eric Crownover on YouTube because I have a special video that will be going up. It'll be up by the time this is up. I recorded it yesterday, but it's actually an announcement for a project I have coming in the summer. I say the release date in it, but go watch the video. It's very entertaining. If you like spicy food, even if you don't like spicy food, it'll still be entertaining. But if you like spicy food, definitely go check it out because I eat a ghost pepper wing. And then give the announcement. So that's, that should be entertaining without anything to help me. So definitely go check that out. I will also be posting a shorter version of that on my Twitter, at Eric Crowbar on Twitter. And then at Aramis Prime on Instagram is where I'm also at. I've been doing a little bit more toy photography, but at Eric Crowbar on Twitter is definitely the place I'm at most. Other than that, I think that's about it for me. Go check out RDSJ Gaming on YouTube and Twitter because they're cool. And Michael, where else can people find you?
You can find me on Jeez, I wasn't ready. I was distracted by Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at SoundJack426. My YouTube channel features Transformers toy reviews soon, hopefully, and my SoundJack's Rambles. My Instagram features photos of my toys, and my Twitter is where I hang out, so come on by and say hi. And, of course, check out me and Alyssa on RDSJ Gaming.
Woo!
For Transformers playthrough and her Crash Bandicoot playthrough.
Yeah, all that good fun stuff. Jared, where can people find you on the interwebs?
All right, first off, you can find me on Instagram at procjar00. That's where I do my night bots every night. So if you want to take a look at some of my images that I've taken, feel free. If you want your best bet to get a hold of me, that it would be on my Twitter at dreadprime_. That's where I'm at basically all the time. So again, if you need to get in touch with me for anything, that's probably your best bet.
And even though Miguel is asleep, we love him dearly. So you can check him out at Logos Minor on Twitter. Definitely go follow him there. And I'm stalking his profile right now because he's not here to say what he's been tweeting this past week. He hasn't tweeted much, but he did respond to several of my tweets making fun of me as I was eating and then dealing with ghost pepper sauce. So if you want to see Miguel mocking me, go check his tweets and replies for that. And I think that's about it. So again, feel free to subscribe to all those places and check out the Patreon if you're interested. And I think that's about it. So we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And bye an hour for Chris. I was going to say bye an hour for Chris. There we go.